Thank you for joining us. We want to go now to a growing crisis at the U.S.-Mexico border and a bridge that is now at the center of that conversation. This is the bridge in Del Rio. Underneath it, thousands of migrants, most of them from Haiti, waiting for their chance to seek asylum in the U.S. and escape from poverty, violence, and instability in their home country. It has created an uproar from a Texas community and much of the country. Tonight, those migrants are being forced out in a massive expulsion effort from the U.S. government, who tonight says our border is not open. NewsNation correspondent Marky Martin is live for us in Del Rio tonight. Marky, we have been following this story for days. You saw it firsthand today. Where do things stand?
Marnie, that international bridge just behind my shoulder, those flashing lights, the state troopers who are keeping watch. There was just a shift change not too long ago. Over the weekend, those numbers growing to 15,000 migrants underneath this bridge. And this really has turned Del Rio into this militarized zone. You cannot go anywhere without seeing Border Patrol, state troopers, National Guard, choppers, drones. And today, the White House sending Alejandro Mayorkas to the border to address this issue. Tonight, between 11 and 12,000 migrants huddle underneath this Texas bridge. Women and children trying to sleep in what little shade it has to offer. Today, the temperature is 102. Their presence has been growing by the day. At one point, the campsite growing to a third of the size of the city of Del Rio. Population, 35,000.
It's a challenging situation. It's devastating to watch this footage.
Today, the White House and Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas still refusing to call the situation along the southern border a crisis.
We are focused on meeting the challenge. We are focused on mission.
The thousands in waiting, praying for asylum, called TPS, or Temporary Protective Status. Freedom, the administration says, won't be coming for this group. Del Rio's Border Patrol chief says all of them will be sent home.
No one who arrived here this past week will be eligible to get TPS. So here's a fact. We are still enforcing the CDC Title 42 order, and those attempting irregular migration here will not be allowed to enter the United States.
At 10 a.m., our first sighting of this migrant transfer bus, full of Haitians being taken to different processing centers at sectors that can take them. The main port of entry now closed off. And this is the international bridge in Del Rio. The families are living underneath here. Take a look at these lanes. You will never see this port of entry this quiet. And now it's blocking off legal work and trade from entering Del Rio here. Secretary Mayorkas reiterating the United States does not have open borders.
We are very concerned that Haitians who are taking this irregular migration path are receiving false information that the border is open. Trying to enter the United States illegally is not worth the tragedy, the money, or the effort.
And this weekend, those deportation flights back to Haiti resumed. Those flights from San Antonio to Port-au-Prince expected to ramp up here in the coming days. Just today alone, about 3,000 migrants were transferred out from under this bridge, either to the airport or to other sectors along the southern border that can take them for processing. Marnie.
And Marky, we also have seen some video of agents on horseback helping monitor this situation, particularly along the Rio Grande. It has been alleged that the horse patrol units have used whips on some of these Haitian migrants. Can you add any clarity to that?
Well, Marnie, it's interesting. Secretary Mayorkas was asked that very question today in the press conference. And to the reporter who asked him that question, he said, quote, "I think you're assuming facts here." And then he quickly handed off the question to Chief Ortiz, who's the Border Patrol chief for the entire Border Patrol. And this was part of his response. Take a listen.
As was witnessed in the video and some of the pictures, the migrants were going back and forth. We do not know who are the smugglers or who are the migrants. So it's important that those Border Patrol agents maintain a level of security for both themselves and for the migrant population.
That question this afternoon, it was fascinating. It did very much make both of those men uncomfortable. And Chief Ortiz did not deny that this happened, but just said that the agency, he and his teams were looking into what happened. But if this did happen, if this was the response, he called that unacceptable. Marnie.
A busy and heartbreaking night at the border. Marky, thank you.